All right, ladies and gentlemen, you got to brace up, ready for the finals.
C'est bien ça, Landover! Landover! C'est bien ça, les gars! D'abord, on touch up. Touch d'abord.
Excuse me, please.
C'est parti! Attaque d'abord! Gol! Clean, Sele. Hey! You not touch it.
No, don't worry. We'll never stop. Don't worry. We'll never stop. Don't worry. Yes. It's got to hide up. Ça va bien. Mami, end again. Don't spin up on your stars. Don't spin up on your stars.
Good position, Missy! Hold on. No. Come on. Bring your ball.
All right, DJ, keep playing the music. and we're gonna continue with the commentary. All right? Let the music keep going on. There you go. You got it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the finals of the NEVT tournament. We got Social Boyz versus Landover. As you can see, so ladies and gentlemen, we got Social Boyz versus Landover playing the finals. I'm gonna pass the microphone to one of our favorite MC, our favorite sport commentator. We know, we can see the Landover goalkeeper is about to get a kick, and
all right, ladies and gentlemen, today, this evening, we are on the field here in Delaware, and that's a very good one right there from a striker of Social Boyz, ladies and gentlemen. That is a very skilled corner kick for the game tonight, and it's going in favor of Social Boyz. Let's watch the next action, ladies and gentlemen. You're all welcome to this field of play. And he takes a long one from there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, that was a very big miss. And ladies and gentlemen, we are in here to watch the finals of the NEVT 2026. It is going so well, and it's been amazing with all the teams represented from different states. Boston, 2 teams coming from Boston, ladies and gentlemen. We have Maryland. We have 2 teams coming from Maryland, ladies and gentlemen, playing the finals right now. That was a long kick from a goalie into the half of Social Boyz, ladies and gentlemen, and there was a very big header coming back into the house of Landover FC. It is an amazing one. Ladies and gentlemen, I must tell you, this is the most exciting finals that we have watched in a while. 2 teams playing each other, 2 teams training in the same field in Maryland, playing each other. And I must tell you, it's been amazing. And we watch one out there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, that was a wonderful one from the captain, Bami, of Landover FC. Unfortunately, it was a very big stop from a defender of Social Boyz. Again, a beautiful play from the midfielder, Yaya, of Social Boyz. Jojo right there, the captain of Social Boyz. We have PK making the first move, ladies and gentlemen. A very good cut. And we go back to Yaya in the midfield, ladies and gentlemen. It's a big one. The game is progressing. It's a very good control from Social Boyz. They're having a very good game. Oh, that was a very black one from a player from Social Boyz, and it went straight to the half of Landover FC. And it's a good stop from the defender. Ladies and gentlemen, right now in the field of play, Social Boyz in control. A long one, a long one. Oh, that was a very good defense right there, ladies and gentlemen. The throw-in, Social Boyz recording 4 throw-ins already. A big one from Social Boyz player right there. It's a throw-in, ladies and gentlemen. It's a very big one from a striker of Social Boyz PK. And we just recorded our 2nd corner kick of the game in favor of Social Boyz, ladies and gentlemen. We see Landover taking their position to defend the 2nd corner kick of the game tonight, ladies and gentlemen. As you all can see, the players are fighting box to box. A big one, a big one. And ladies and gentlemen, that was a long shot right there, but unfortunately, It didn't go in because it was a very big stop on the defender of Landover FC. I see you. It's a very good contact right there. Good defense from Landover FC. It's NEVT. That was a very good stop. It's a good one, an offside record right now, ladies and gentlemen. That was a brilliant call from the linesman and the referee. Ladies and gentlemen, into the field of play. It's a very good one coming from Social Boyz. A good highlight right there. And a beautiful call from the linesman and of course the central referee. Right now, the defense of Social Boyz is in control. That was a long one, but it couldn't penetrate the defense of Landover FC. It's a first throw in for Landover FC for the game today. Mbami with the ball. Unfortunately, he was stopped by the defense. Right now, Social Boyz in control. Social Boyz again. That was a good one. Social Boyz again. That was another call right there. Social Boyz. We have a long kick right here from Social Boyz defense. A beautiful stop. And of course in control, ladies and gentlemen. That was a strike of Social Boyz and a big one right there. And a great defense from a semi-captain of Landover FC. And we have the third corner kick of the game, ladies and gentlemen, all in favor of Social Boyz. It's a good pressing game. That's a very big call from a center referee in favor of Landover FC. I see the goalie asking for the ball. I believe he's going to take a long one from there.
I know what you see, but I see a very balanced game going on tonight. Landover FC and Social Boyz.
And yes, of course, it's a balanced game, ladies and gentlemen. You all can tell that it's a both end-to-end game because the defense of Landover FC is showing. It's proving to be very, very strong for the night. And we see the defense of Social Boyz also executing the same strength. And I think the game pretty much is playing in the middle and there's good control from both teams.
They are inside like this thing. Smaller. See.
The ref is calling for a change now for
Yes, inside the main
one of the teams. And I see a very balanced game going on here tonight.
Open the main part.
All teams are well represented. Teams that are out supporting as well. Great fans, everyone have their eyes turned to the pitch. It's a good game going on here tonight.
Yes, of course, it's 10 minutes into the play of today's finals, ladies and gentlemen, 2026. And we see, unfortunately, a player leaving now. He has issues. And we call on the medical team to take good care of him. That is Capo Anier. Unfortunately for him, 10 minutes into the play, he is out on the pitch.
At this point, we want to take an opportunity to advertise our brother, Zobo. Zobo is doing great things supporting the BFC, not BFC, the National Football Tournament, and other sponsors of this event. We want to appreciate them, support them, and thank them for coming.
Yes, to add on that, ladies and gentlemen, Zobo is an application that helps you to send money worldwide. Ladies and gentlemen, I must tell you, and I will recommend you that this is the best app, an application to send with very, very good rate. It is not found in Nala, it is not found in Tap Send, only here at Zobo. So reach out to the MCs right here. We are going to locate where Zobo is, and you all can go ahead and download that application and keep sending your money to your loved ones back home. Back into the field play, ladies and gentlemen, it was a foul and a beautiful call from the referee in favor of Social Boyz. A long one right there to a player. Social Boyz in control. A beautiful turn from a striker of Social Boyz. I see that. And a good defense. Good clearance from the defense of Landover FC.
Go!
Ladies and gentlemen, that was a beautiful shot from the captain of Landover FC. Unfortunately went off target, but a beautiful one and a good defense from Social Boyz FC.
Putting a fight at the back, encouraging them. Thank you so much. All the fans around, thanks for supporting. All the sponsors of this event, thank you for coming out and supporting this event.
And we want to also show our appreciation to the organizers of this beautiful tournament. It's a memorial weekend, ladies and gentlemen. We want to also acknowledge the fact that we have lost our loved ones, friends, and today in America, ladies and gentlemen, we give this honor to those that have gone before us. Right now we have, ladies and gentlemen, a very prominent figure that has been with us over the years, Big D. He's of memory today. Ladies and gentlemen, we keep praying for his soul to rest in peace. And we always have him in our mind each time we gather here to play soccer.
Right there.
Penalty!
It's a foul call, a beautiful one from the referee in favor of Landover FC. Let's watch this. This could be dangerous for Social Boyz. Ladies and gentlemen, all eyes on the field. It's going to be a beautiful kick right there. As you can see, three professionals standing close to the ball. They're trying to take a long one straight into the goal. And Social Boyz, ladies and gentlemen, it's a dangerous one for them. And as we can see, it's been a beautiful play so far.
Nicolas! Leave, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Hello. Family!
We're ready to watch a long one right there, ladies and gentlemen. It went off target. And a beautiful shot right there from a professional, a good striker, and a midfielder from Landover FC.
4 goals. I think we said the game on a different game.
A long one right there for Future Boyz. That's accepted by Landover FC. Continue with. It's a beautiful defense of Landover FC into the heart of Social Boyz. A dangerous one right there. And we see strikers from the sideline, ladies and gentlemen. Push hard into the box of Social Boyz, but a good defense from Social Boyz, of course. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a dangerous one right here. Ladies and gentlemen, the referee, it's a penalty kick. It's a penalty kick right there, ladies and gentlemen. Penalty kick, penalty kick. Oh my God! I think the defense of Landover FC must be crying and shedding tears.
The difference is that this one is in the box. That was
a wonderful mistake.
So this one was just a penalty. That was a free kick.
You saw that. Penalty kick for Social Boyz. It's a medical attention needed into the pitch of play. That was a foul play. And the referee is very clear on that is a penalty kick. And we have a player from Social Boyz, a very good striker, on the floor, crying because of that hash tackle from a defense of Landover FC. Let's watch this action, ladies and gentlemen. It's a good kick. We are going to see it. And into the field there, we have a player lying down, crying so hard. I think that was a half touch right there. And we see the medical team trying to take care of him. Oh my God, it doesn't look too good. It doesn't look too good. He's limping out. We hope he comes back into the field of play. He did a very good touch. I think the medical team did so well. I see him jogging around the field. He's getting back into the field of play, ladies and gentlemen. But again, back into the field of play. It's a penalty kick at the moment. We are 20 minutes into the field of play, ladies and gentlemen. And we just witnessed a penalty kick in favor of Social Boyz. And of course against Landover FC. We see the goalie taking his spot, making sure that he tries to stop this penalty kick from a very good striker of Social Boyz FC. We see PK, a striker of Social Boyz FC, ladies and gentlemen, taking a step back, getting ready to take that beautiful shot. He makes it to the left, and then he takes it, ladies and gentlemen. It's a very good shot, and we just recorded a beautiful one into the net, ladies and gentlemen. And PK and his players, together with the fans, ladies and gentlemen, are all excited. It's a 1-0 in favor of Social Boyz. Right now.
No, we use Eddie Bot to do it. Thomas, bitch. Hey! Dans ta bouche.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you look at the it's a very big gold trophy ready to be lifted by the champions of the 2026 NEVT here in Delaware. If you're just coming from the bathroom, ladies and gentlemen, it's 1-0 in favor of Social Boys. And with a penalty kick and a beautiful take from PK of Social Boys. That's a good take. Back into the half of Social Boys, a good clearance from the defense. Again, Social Boys in control. That's a beautiful one. A good call from the referee. Center ref, you're doing a good job. A good call from the center ref in favor of Landover FC. And I must tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a very good game and a beautiful weather. And we have Landover, who just came from beating Spartan FC through penalty shootout, ladies and gentlemen. Losing the final so far, but we just getting started, and I think they're motivated as well to hit back as Social Boys and get an equalizer.
It's going to be a tough one here tonight, 1-0. I think our Social Boys. That's the pitch. While we watch a beautiful display of ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome you once more to the NEVT Finals. We got Social Boys against Landover FC. The game is down, and Social Boys is leading 1-0. As you can see, Social Boys in control. Social Boys in control.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was a very good threat from Social Boys FC. That we have been watching all along tonight, PK. It's been a very good threat from him. Now there's 3 shots right there. 1 into the back end of the net and 2 off target. I think he's going to keep trying. He's a player to be watched tonight. And he has recorded 2 goals already for the tournament, 1 assist. We see a throw in right. Oh, that's a foul call from the referee.
That's a calling from the ref in favor of Social Boys. We're just getting here. It's 1-0 in favor of Social Boys. Here in NEVT, Georgetown, Delaware. It's beautiful Sunday evening.
That was a good kick right there from that's a beautiful stop from the defense of Landover FC. They're doing a very good and a wonderful job. Oh, that's a shot right there, ladies and gentlemen, from Moose of Social Boys.
Social Boys.
Unfortunately, it went way wide from the goal post, and it's recorded as an off-target shot. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, Sunday, we are about 25 minutes of play, and so far we've recorded 4 corner kicks from Social Boys FC and 1 corner kick from Landover FC. It's a foul call. I think there was a foul right there, and there's a player from Social Boys on the floor crying and needing help. All right, I see every fan out here. Landover FC fans, Social Boyz FC fans, spattering around, busting around, Delaware veteran around. Everyone out here, ladies and gentlemen, is gathered on Field 6, watching the finals of the NEVT 2026. And it's been a beautiful place so far. Everyone is excited. And I see plenty fans. That one beautiful one into the beautiful play right there, ladies and gentlemen. It's a second goal of the night. And that was a good one. The captain of Social Boyz, he gave a wonderful assist. And PK was on his bed, ladies and gentlemen, while placing his right feet and kicking that ball into the back end of the net. Everywhere is loud, ladies and gentlemen, right now. 27 minutes of play, 2 goals already in favor of Social Boyz. Same player, a player to watch tonight, PK himself. 1 penalty kick and a good tapping from a very beautiful assist coming from Jojo, the captain of Social Boyz. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a very quiet one from the goalkeeper of Social Boyz, and a very busy game from the other half, the goalkeeper of Landover FC, as the Landover FC goalkeeper has recorded 6 shots already, 2 on target, and 4 off target. A great one right there, moving forward into the half of Landover FC. Beautiful one from Sam Keating. He's been a wonderful defender so far for the night. We have the goalie of Social Boyz making his 2nd touch of the game. It's been a very quiet night for him. He's been resting. And I think Landover FC should be taking all the strategies to see how they can keep him busy for the day. Right one, beautiful one from the midfielder, a good turn, big play. And it's a good call right there from a center referee against Social Boyz. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to give a big shout out to all the ladies out here. They came out in their numbers to support these great clubs that represented this year's tournament. And we also want to acknowledge their effort in pushing the men in the building, the guys playing the game. Their support is not going unnoticed. We see a beautiful one, a good play, good push from Landover FC, good control. Ladies and gentlemen, again, Landover FC in control. A good one right there, but an easy catch by the goalkeeper of Social Boyz. We see everybody getting excited for the game tonight. A long play right there from a goalie of Social Boyz into the legs of... Oh, it's a good one right there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. Unfortunately, good defense. 2v1. A beautiful one right there. Good passes. Ball on the ground. I see a long play right there. Good take. A good one, control into the half of Social Boyz. Bambi with the ball. Ladies and gentlemen, good turn. Pushing the free. It didn't go. And that's a good one right here. Good defense, ladies and gentlemen. The ball in control of Social Boyz. Pushing right into the half of Landover FC. I see the defense chasing the ball so much, ladies and gentlemen. A good one right again. Ladies and gentlemen, we just recorded 8 shots right now, 4 on target and 4 off target from Social Boyz FC. It's a beautiful corner kick. We record 6 corner kicks for the game, 5 in favor of Social Boyz, and of course 1 in favor of Landover FC.
Would have been Sparta so glad. Yes, no, Mama.
That was a good stop from the goalkeeper of Landover FC. He did a good save.
No, they're not fit.
It's a good one taken right there. That's a handball call. Good one from the referee, center ref. A good call right there against Social Boyz FC. Landover FC about to take that one.
No, go make him. Your brother don't hold stick for them. No, this man don't stick now. Don't hold black stick. I want to only hold grass for your hands. That grass, it goes crash the palms. Thank you, Eto. Thank you. Control me that defense.
It's up. It's open. It's open.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's a good one. Oh goodness. A comfortable control from the defense of Social Boyz. Beautiful one from the midfield. Good take. Great defense. Ladies and gentlemen, in control of the ball right now. We have Social Boyz midfielder Yaya. And PK. Poor touch right there from PK. Good recovery. Landover FC. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Eto, a good defender, center back from Social Boyz FC. He's been doing a wonderful job so far for the tournament. We have a good play, good take it. A poor touch from Social Boyz FC. And not now, ladies and gentlemen, solid defense, but a good call from the referee because that was a foul play. So far, so good, ladies and gentlemen. We are heading into the first half of these finals, but it was a poor touch and a good call, offside call, ladies and gentlemen. That was a good one from a side referee, giving a beautiful signal to the center ref, and an excellent call that came after that. So far, we are a few minutes into the first half of this tournament, ladies and gentlemen, the finals of this tournament, and it's been recorded 2-0 in favor of Social Boyz. The goalkeeper went all the way to the middle of the field to take a long one right there. That was a beautiful long shot, but good defense from Social Boyz. A throw in right there in favor of Landover FC. Social Boyz in control. And we see a beautiful turn, a beautiful pass from PK, ladies and gentlemen. We see the star player, the good burn. And a good cross so far, but a beautiful defense from Landover FC. Another one, ladies and gentlemen. I see, that's a good foul. That's a good foul. And I see the referee going so deep into his pocket to get a yellow card right there. I see a good yellow card given to Landover FC for a foul play. And now Social Boyz is in control of that kick and about to take a long one into the box of Landover FC. It's been an abusive game so far. Abusive one for the defense of Landover FC. They've been so busy today, receiving all the balls from Social Boyz. And the goalkeeper doing an incredible job. It's been a very good start from him.
tell you, doctor. Hey, how the player buy for that? One opinion I'll tell you what will happen for second.
We see a very good professional, Yaya, from Social Boys, getting ready to take a good kick right there. We don't know if it is going to be a pass or a long kick into the goal. But let's watch and see. He is ready to show his skills. A good pass, ladies and gentlemen. But a beautiful one and a good take by the goalkeeper. Easy one for him. A long kick right there. And I see the defense of Social Boys. It all has been very good. Good call from the referee. It's about to go into the half of Social Boys FC right now. In a very busy night. We see an easy one into the hands of the goalkeeper of Social Boys FC. It might interest you all to know, ladies and gentlemen, that the goalkeeper of Social Boys FC has recorded clean sheet so far for this tournament. Nothing has gotten into his net. He's been an incredible goalkeeper, making beautiful stops. And so far so good. They have not recorded any goal. There's no goal conceded by the goalkeeper of Social Boys FC. That's a beautiful record.
Thank you.
A big one right there. Good change. So, Landover FC with the ball. A good cross. A comfortable play by the defense of Social Boys into the golden feet of that brings us, ladies and gentlemen, to the first half of the game. It's 45 minutes of play. 2 goals to 0. Social Boys leading the game, leading the control. And so far, it's been a very quiet one from the defense of Social Boys.
All right. Right now, we're about to enjoy the halftime show, but we're gonna interview some couple of folks, the people who have the legacy of Maryland, Delaware, and Boston. So we're going to start with the Big Hitch. Are you ready? Are you ready? All right, Mr. Hitch, tell me, what do you think about the tournament, brother? Mr. Beto, you don't have anything to say? Nothing to say for now. How are you enjoying the tournament? No, it's going great so far. What's your favorite team? Bali Swap? After that. No, which team is your favorite team in the tournament? I said, I know David, the tournament. Respect yourself. I said, all right, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep going around while the halftime is going on. We have one of our best friends here. Favorite team. Grand Manfred, tell me, who do you think is going to win this championship? Okay, so you think Social Boys? Thank you. Gabriel Lulu from Hilande and Social Boys. Over this one. Shame, do you think is going to win? VFC. VFC is out already. VFC. Is he alive?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have beautiful ladies out here ready to support their men. And of course,
No, we have one. That's the one that you went.
ladies and gentlemen, we have an amazing lady out here. She's been here from the start of this tournament. Madame Pony, she's right here. We're about to listen from her, and we are going to ask Madame Pony that what is your take so far? It's 45 minutes of play. Social Boys leading 2-0. And what is your take so far? And what is your review so far for the 45 minutes of play?
I think the boys are doing amazing. I'm so proud of them. Every single one of them. They're doing great.
Thank you so much, Madame Pony. And what do you think is the favorite to win between these two teams, Social Boys FC and Landover FC? So you believe and you are confident that Landover FC is going to come from the back and go 3-2? Or what is your scores for this game? 5-2. That's a beautiful one. An amazing fan right here, ladies and gentlemen. And we give you so much appreciation.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go straight to Noella. Noella, are you ready? All right. So you tell me. We got Landover and Social Boys. Who do you think is going to be the winner?
You cannot sit on that box.
So you think Landover is going to be the big one? Okay. Right now, Social Boys leading 1-0. What do you think the score prediction will be? 2-0. Thank you so much. You got anything to say about it?
That's why I score every time.
What about you? All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, into the second half of the game, we record 2-0. And of course, at this moment, we want to acknowledge a high person and Miss, the national president of NEVT, Mr. Esoka. He is right here with us. I think he was the one that took that beautiful kickoff before the start of this game. Thank you so much, sir. We appreciate your work for the community. We recognize your effort in putting the community together and the work you've been doing at the office. Into the field of play, ladies and gentlemen, a referee is about to start. That's a beautiful one. 6:29 on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Second half is just starting, and again the goal line, it's 2 goals to 0. It's been an amazing play so far. That's a good one. We have Lazy 9 from Landover FC, and he did a good cross. Unfortunately, it hit the side net, and now a 5.5 call from the referee. We see a beautiful build-up play from the back of Social Boyz FC. We see confident play right there from the defense of Social Boyz. Ball on the ground, moving forward into the midfield, going straight into the help of Landover FC. Ladies and gentlemen, a good one, good defense. Bami with the ball. He did a beautiful play. Unfortunately, the pass didn't go through. And right now, the defense of Social Boyz confidently has the ball, and they played it into the midfield area. We have a good defense right there. Landover FC in control. Beautiful play. Long pass right there. And we have Lazy 9 ready with a beautiful cross right there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, that's a long shot right there. Off target. But also a long one, and a beautiful one, of course. Unfortunately.
Keep trying.
A good play from the side player of Landover FC. Lazy 9. He did a good one. A good cross. It's a 5.5 kick. Ready to be taken by Willie, younger boy from Social Boyz. He did a long one right there. And we see it, ladies and gentlemen, a hard midfield and a long one from a semi. Good take. It's a good one, ladies and gentlemen. Landover FC in control of the semi with the ball. He's been an incredible player so far. He's been a good stopper at the back end of Landover FC. There you go, a good pass right there, ladies and gentlemen. It's a 1-for-1. A big miss, ladies and gentlemen. And unfortunately, that was an offside call. It shouldn't have been a goal either ways because of the offside call from the referee. I think, from my point of view, I think that ball should have been taken by that striker that had the 1v1 instead of giving a pass. It should have been taken by the striker of Landover FC instead of giving a pass. The pass was an offside. Unfortunately, even though it didn't go into the net, but it shouldn't have stayed anyways, because the referee is very vigilant and ready to make all the calls. A good tap one. A good one from Social Boyz FC. Ladies and gentlemen, a long one from Yaya into the half of Landover FC. A leg over right there, ladies and gentlemen. And a beautiful one, unfortunately, to the hands of the goalkeeper of Landover FC. Well taken and a well played. We see the midfield of Social Boyz in control of this beautiful game. Has been so far wonderful. Good play, amazing pass. Good one taken from, and that's a 1v1 right there, ladies and gentlemen. And that's it, another shot right there. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 3 goals to 0 for the night. PK, 2 goals for the night and 1 assist. Ladies and gentlemen, 4 goals recorded so far for PK of this beautiful tournament. 4 goals, 2 assists so far. PK has been a wonderful player, incredible player, a player to be watched for subsequent tournaments. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 3 goals to 0. Social Boys, and Social Boys.
You win Sparta, you don't really take off. You can't take 3-0.
Hello. Oh, PK. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to thank our MC right here. He's doing a wonderful job. And I must take time to appreciate all the match delegates and the referees and all the supporters.
Always get that ball.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you drop the phone at the command center, please come by and get your phone. It is a Samsung. We dropped it off since morning. We have the phone here for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, to the field of play, we have a substitution going on right now. We see a beautiful substitution coming in.
That's that 5 or 6. 5, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2 substitutions going on right now from Landover FC. We have Mbami, the captain of Landover FC. He says it's time to give a chance to another player. Fresh legs coming on. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to see it happen. I think a beautiful and a long one from the goalkeeper of Landover FC. He is ready to give it. Ladies and gentlemen, a good stop right there from the defense of Social Boys. A good word. It's a 5.5 kick. Recorded and in favor of Social Boys FC. So far so good, ladies and gentlemen. We are just about 8 minutes of play into the second half of this beautiful encounter of the 2026 NEVT. And so far so good. We have recorded 3 goals in favor of Social Boys and a 0 goal from Landover FC. I think they are pushing hard to do better, and they are pushing hard to put some pressure on Social Boys FC. But of course, Social Boys FC, being the leading team so far of this finals, are not willing to give up so easily. They are ready to defend to the last drop of the blood, and they go. The ball keeps moving faster. Unfortunately, we're not out of field play, and it's a good call from the center referee. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a second yellow card, 3rd yellow card so far for the game. 2 from Social Boys FC and 1 from Landover FC. We have an amazing referee. He can only be compared to the best referee of Premier League, Michael Oliver. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we are watching his skills, we are watching his scores, and of course we can record it and say it's been a beautiful and amazing call so far. And we give a big thank you to our Michael Oliver of Delaware tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Back into the technical board, ladies and gentlemen. We also want to keep recognizing the presence of our national president of NEVT, Mr. Esaka. He was elected into office, and this is his second year into the office. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, I must tell you, there was
I just want to go out, bro. I don't want to play with you.
Ladies and gentlemen, a beautiful selection coming from the corner. And we say Mr. Esaka is recording his second term into office. And so far, if you went to Ohio for the NEVT, it was a beautiful one, good ambience. And everybody could say that we enjoyed it over there. If you also recall your memory to Minnesota, we could tell you all that it was a beautiful ambience over there. Of course, the final took place in a stadium where people could watch the game from the stand. And I must say, Mr. Esaka, the president of National NEVT, you're doing an amazing job. And we say, may your reign, may your presidency continue, and we will keep enjoying the fruit of your amazing work. Ladies and gentlemen, again, we have Zobo money transfer in here. It's a money transfer app that you all can find on your Play Store if you're using Android. You can find on your Apple Store if you're using an iPhone. Go ahead, ladies and gentlemen, utilize this app. It's an amazing one. Send money back home. Around the world, good rate out here. They are ready to give you all that information and tell you all that Nala is nothing close to Zobo app, and Tap Send is nothing close to Zobo app. Ladies and gentlemen, they have a rate of 575 cents, equivalent to $1. So go ahead, ladies and gentlemen, utilize this app, recommend it to your loved ones and your friends, of course, when you go back home. Zobo, thank you. Thank you for being part of this beautiful tournament. And we continue to recommend your good work to us using your services. Ladies and gentlemen, back into the field of play. It's been a great game. Landover FC has been trying so far to get the control of the game. They've been trying to make efforts to see how they can turn this beautiful score line around and come back as a remontada that we usually say when we watch Spanish football. Ladies and gentlemen, we see all the fans of Landover FC. That's a beautiful one again, a good turn right there from Yaya, ladies and gentlemen. That's a good pass. Oh my God. PK. Long one, a good stop from Eto, a defense of Social Boys. Really doing a good job, but it's a throw in favor of Landover FC. Fidel with the ball. A good turn, Fidel with the ball again into the half. And a good take by Moose from Social Boys, ladies and gentlemen. He's been an amazing player. He can only be compared to N'Golo Kante, ladies and gentlemen.
Why not pass the ball? Keep the ball up. You want keep the ball. Pass the ball to somebody waiting in front of you.
Ladies and gentlemen, when you do a good work, the work will not go unnoticed. That is why we want to give a big appreciation to the president of Delaware, who is our host for this year's tournament 2026, Pastor Armstrong Agbotabi. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, back to the accolades given to the president of Delaware, our host for the 2026 edition of NEVT, Pastor Agbotabi Armstrong, aka Yanga Pastor. We see him, ladies and gentlemen. He's been doing an amazing job. We have beautiful field players. And we say thank you, sir, for hosting us. It's been an amazing accommodation out here. So far, ladies and gentlemen, and a surprising one guy, the goalkeeper of Landover FC is ready to take a long shot right here. Into the goalpost of Social Boyz FC. He says, I'm the Cristiano Ronaldo for the day. I'm the Lionel Messi. And I'm ready to curve it in. And so watch and see. He takes a step back, ladies and gentlemen. He walks close to the ball, and he takes a long one, but into the comfortable hands of the goalkeeper of Social Boyz FC. And ladies and gentlemen, so far again a beautiful record by the goalkeeper of Social Boyz. He has recorded a clean sheet so far from all the games that Social Boyz have played. He has been an astounding goalkeeper. I must say the defense is also very good, because it's been very, very comfortable for him so far for the tournament. 0 goals conceded by the goalkeeper of Social Boyz. Good play. Yaya with the ball. Makes a good turn. And beautiful pass, ladies and gentlemen. I see a V1. Oh my God. And a beautiful one to the goalkeeper. Good stop. Long pass. Good taking. Comfortable play. And a beautiful pass to the captain of Landover FC. Let's see what is going to happen. Takes it back to his half. And moves again. I say N'Golo Kante in the form of Moose in front of us here, ladies and gentlemen. We see a toe from Social Boyz. He can only be compared to the best defender, Sergio Ramos. Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful play. Long kick. Long kick one. Good take. And I see Lizzie made it a long one, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately off target. Went wide from the goalpost. And a good call from center route, our Michael Oliver for the night. A comfortable 5.5 kick by the goalkeeper of Social Boyz FC. It's a call from a linesman. There's a sub coming up. And the referee say a pause to the game. He say get on. It's a good substitution. Dwala from Social Boyz FC. Fresh legs coming in from Social Boyz. He is a striker. A man that recorded second top goal scorer for last year NBT in New Jersey. And a good one, comfortable one, into the hands of the goalkeeper of Social Boyz FC. I got two. He makes a delayed play right there. He says, we're taking this 3-goal to lifting the trophy. A long one right there into the half of Landover FC. Poor one, poor touch from the player of Landover FC. We see good pressure again going into the half. A good one, good control. It's Clinton. Beautiful play. And a great call from the linesman. It says an offside play. That was a good highlight. I think Yaya Toure, the coach of Social Boys FC, is doing an amazing job. He can only be compared to Hansi Flick of Barcelona FC with the highlight play for tonight. A good control, a fancy play from a number 10 shirt of Social Boys. He's doing a fancy show right now. He says it's very comfortable for me. I do my Neymar skills right now. I think it's a hamstring. It's a hamstring from the number 10 shirt of Social Boys FC. It's been a beautiful control. 3 minutes of control, ladies and gentlemen. Social Boys so far. Good passes. Ball play. Beautiful one. Barcelona FC style of play right now. Everybody is watching, clapping. Fans are doing an amazing job. And it might interest you all to know that, ladies and gentlemen, the next edition, 2027, of NEVT is moving over to Maryland. And so they are getting ready to host this tournament, 2027, with so much pride, so much honor. Another substitution coming on from Social Boys FC, Zokora, is coming up, a very good defender as well. What is going on in this field of play, ladies and gentlemen? You do a fancy one, you take the shot. It's a throw in, ladies and gentlemen. And Social Boys, Landover FC into the half of Social Boys. A good shoulder to shoulder. Good cross, beautiful take from Colin Stazo from Social Boys. Ladies and gentlemen, this is football. Douala have the ball, a long play on a good take, beautiful defense, good control from the midfield area of Landover FC. It's a good call from Michael Oliver. What is going on in the field, ladies and gentlemen? A player down, and the referee says it's a call. And watch out, it's not a boxing game, it's a football game, a game of passion, a game of love. Ladies and gentlemen, as a player down, player from Social Boys, he's been an amazing player so far. I don't know if this can be compared to fatigue, but there should be something happening to him. He's not healthy enough to continue with the game, and he's asking for a sub. I think the team is getting ready to take him out and bring fresh legs in. And right now, we see him limping out. I hope it's nothing serious, but just fatigue. That's why he's going out. Fresh leg in, Hubertson, just making his way in. Jogging, carrying a long one right there from the goalkeeper. Ladies and gentlemen, Semet did a very good touch. A long one, but a good defense from Social Boys FC. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a beautiful pass from Kala of Landover FC. A long pass back to the goal of Landover FC. He has been an amazing free kick taker for Landover FC so far. And we see a long one right here. He did a good one. And the two, ladies and gentlemen, I tell you what, he can only be compared to Sergio Ramos of Real de Madrid.
Yeah.
And we have a corner kick so far, ladies and gentlemen. It's been 3 corner kicks from Landover FC. A long one into the box. A good header from Jojo. A beautiful one from the chest. Follow with the ball. He makes a beautiful turn. Ladies and gentlemen, and the ball is out of the field play. We have Kala ready to take a corner kick right there. Beautiful one. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a big miss right there. And we have PK so far. He's been an amazing player. 2 goals of the game, 1 assist. 4 goals so far for the tournament, 2 assists. That's a long one. Good clearance there. Yaya with the ball. The midfielder, professional, ladies and gentlemen. He has been called out twice into the national team of Cameroon. He played 10 years so far as a MLS player. He is an amazing player. And player number 6 for Social Boys. He has been called out twice for Cameroon national team. He has been an amazing player so far, good control. We have Kala with the ball, Eseme. Beautiful one, Eseme. Good one. Ladies and gentlemen, we have player number 6, ready to die for the team. We have, ladies and gentlemen, a big miss right there from Lazy 9 of Landover FC.
He back now.
There's a player down, but so far, they say no offside, keep playing. Ladies and gentlemen, Kala takes a beautiful, that's a big miss. We have ball in control. Social Boys, there's a player down so far. And the game is out of the field play. A throw in.
Sangwe, it's all right. It's all right. You'll be all right. Don't be yourself. You'll be all right.
That's a throw in, ladies and gentlemen, and the captain, 3 shots from Landover FC takes that beautiful throw into the golden legs of the goalkeeper, the free kick taker of Landover FC. He is ready to make a long one into the backs of Social Boys. We see Zokora going for the challenge with Lazy 9. And we see Ito with the ball. Colin Stazo, Zokora. A long one, ladies and gentlemen. Player number 15 gets a good reception of the ball. He is ready to send it back long. It's a one to the side of the field, ladies and gentlemen. Player number 7 making a lot of effort to bring back the ball into the field play. Unfortunately, ball went out. We have Colin Tazo. Comfortable play by the defense. A big one. We have Moose. This is long one right there. And we have a Seme. I think he's a Spider-Man for the night. A good pass right there. Unfortunately, the run was not good enough to grab that ball and send it into the back of the net. You say player number 8 appreciating that pass. They say next time, I'll do better. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to see Ito, our Sergio Ramos for the night, ready to take a long one. It's a game pause right now, and we see the captain of Social Boys going out, Jojo. He has had an incredible game. He's been amazing. Good control from him. We see him handing over the hand to Mascherano, first team captain for Social Boys. He's coming off the bench, ready to make A good play right there. Ladies and gentlemen.
That's good, too. That's
Beautiful
good.
exterior pass.
That's good.
But it went out of the field of play, and it's a beautiful throw in from
If people should start passing.
Social Boys FC. Zokora with the ball, ready to send it long. He turns around, look around, and send it long to Mascherano. Fresh legs. We have PK with the ball, an amazing player so far. And the captain of Landover FC sends it to the goalie. Comfortable play from the back, beat up play. Good pass, sending it. Unfortunately, it was taken by Mascherano. A poor pass right there from a player of Social Boys FC. Good shoulder to shoulder. Ladies and gentlemen, Yaya with the ball. We have Moose in control. 23-shot player from Social Boys. Mascherano sends it back to his half. And Colin Stazo. It's been a comfortable play for Social Boys. I think they should be taking a cup of tea right now from the back. And a big one, a big tackle from there. That's a long one, I see. Player number 2, player number 3 from Landover FC. Poor pass. Mascherano, player number 3, PK. 2 goals, 1 assist for the night. Yaya with the ball. Player number 6. A poor pass right there. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that's a good deal one right there. And ladies and gentlemen, they said that's not a penalty. Michael Oliver says I see it. And our linesman right there, ladies and gentlemen, says it's a big dive. And long one right there to the half of Landover FC. PK doing fancy play. He goes right there, takes the ball into the half, makes a beautiful control, sends a long, a good assist, T-shirt player, and he turns really good, ladies and gentlemen. What a catch right there. I think that should be a yellow card. That was a good defense because that was going straight into the net. It's a beautiful, a rough defense so far, but a preventable defense because the ball didn't go into the back of the net. But unfortunately for him, he was awarded a yellow card. And he was made to understand that he has to start playing with caution, otherwise he will be sent off the field of play. We are getting ready to see Yaya, national team player for Cameroon, ready to take that beautiful free kick. He says along, ladies and gentlemen, and that was a big one. A good stop, a good touch, good save by the goalie, and he says a corner kick.
Hello, Jean Lambenan. We are here tonight in Delaware for the finals, Landover FC, Social Boys. It's a long kick from the goalie. Good control and a good defense from the Social Boys. Now, big shout out to the sponsors of this event. Big shout out to Delaware Vets for organizing this. And of course their president, Younger Pastor, for leading the crew.
Ladies and gentlemen, we see good control from Social Boyz, a beautiful pass, ladies and gentlemen. The PK approaches the goalpost. He sends it. Unfortunately, he didn't go close to the keeper. And we have the two-shot player. And we see Mascherano sending it right there, ladies and gentlemen. Good stop from the goalkeeper. He's been doing an amazing job. Ladies and gentlemen, please take this serious. We have a great iPad. It's missing. If you find it, okay, we see it already. Not yet? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a great iPad missing around. If you find it, please bring it to the MC and we will hand it over to the owner. We also have a missing phone around, ladies and gentlemen. It's right here. If you can't find your phone, it's a Samsung phone, come over to the DJ booth and we have your phone right here. The missing iPad, gray color, please. It's a good kick. Fidel ready to take that shot. He sends it very long. And a great header from there, ladies and gentlemen. What a shot. And a good take right there, ladies and gentlemen. Fortunately, it went out of the field of play. And it's considered a 5.5 kick by the referee. That's a good one-on-one challenge right there by a player from Social Boyz. Fortunately for him, the defense was solid and great, and the ball now in control of Landover FC. Ladies and gentlemen, a good pass to Sam Clinton. He sends it out of the field play, and it's a throw-in in favor of Social Boyz. There's a substitution call from outside the field play, ladies and gentlemen. We have fresh legs coming. PK is out of the field play. He's been an amazing player. 2 goals, 1 assist. He's ready to lift up the trophy. I see defense. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been 36 minutes of play to the second half of the game. We're just few minutes to round up the day. And the goal line stays 3 goals to 0. Social Boyz have been in control. They've been an amazing team. Playing, making all the moves. You see Landover. And I see the goalies screaming for the ball. Says it's a comfortable one for me to pick. No pressure, defense. Calling a calm environment to his fellow defenders. I see a Sema, a good stopper from the other end of the field play. Landover FC, Dweller with the ball, poor touch. And the goalkeeper comfortably head the ball and sends it to the defense, a beat-up play. We have the captain of Landover FC. He's been so busy. It's out of the field play and it's a corner kick. So far, ladies and gentlemen, it's been an end-to-end play because we have recorded so far 10 corner kicks for the game today. We've had Fidel with the ball, ready to send it into the box. Kala with the header, ladies and gentlemen, off target. I will say, do we have the fans of Landover FC ready to see the remontada in 6 minutes of play? I see them screaming, cheering up their players and say, don't give up. We can do this. That was a good one, shoulder to shoulder from a summit. Beautiful play. Second half. Good one to the side of the field. Ready to make a long cross. Oh, I see that one right there. A good defense. Play back into and a good foul call. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of this tournament. A final whistle from a central referee, our Michael Oliver for the night. We have Dr. Mukon, the president of the NEVT. He's been doing an amazing job.
Hello, hello, hello. Congratulations. Congratulations, Social Boys. Congratulations, Social Boys. It's time to hand over the trophy, guys. Let's move on to it. Let's move on to it. I need the executive of Northeast Veteran Tournament and the NVT executive, please.